Good day to you. I want to look at a question from the Bible. For who can eat and who can have enjoyment without him? Now this comes to us from Ecclesiastes chapter 2. I want to read verses 24 and 25 so that we have the context for this. I'm going to have to read several translations because there's a difference here, and I want us to note this. If we look at Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verses 24 and 25, if we look at the New King James Version, nothing is better for a man than that he should eat and drink, and that his soul should enjoy good in his labor. This also I saw was from the hand of God. For who can eat or who can have enjoyment more than I? Now, the problem is with that last verse, 25, where he says, who can have enjoyment more than I? If we look at the other translations, I think we will see that this is a little off. I think the meaning the intended meaning is still there, but it's a little harder to clearly understand it because it's not exactly correct. Okay, if we look at these same two verses in the English Standard Version, there is nothing better for a person than that he should eat and drink and find enjoyment in his toil. This also I saw is from the hand of God. For apart from him, who can eat or who can have enjoyment? Now, that's one version, and that makes more sense because we're saying apart from God, how can we have enjoyment? How can we be satisfied with our lives? So let's look at one more version. This is the New American Standard Bible. This is the 1995 version. Again, looking at Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verses 24 and 25. There is nothing better for a man than to eat and drink and tell himself that his labor is good. This also I have seen that it is from the hand of God. For who can eat and who can have enjoyment without him? So we notice these three versions all say basically the same thing with the same intent, but there's some little differences, right? But I think we can take away the real meaning. Who eats and who is excited with joy from outside of God or apart from God? The word for enjoyment is you're excited and you're eager with joy in working and following God. It's actually a pretty simple idea. The idea to work, to value being productive in your life as a Christian, your life actually as just a person doing good work. To have work that you are good at, that satisfies you, this is from God. For who can enjoy life without God? That's the basic idea of these verses. And I would say that no one can enjoy life without God. I have never been more content and happy than I am now with the Lord. And this simple joy, it's grown every year in me that I have devoted myself to the Lord, that I have been following and truly seeking God and his wisdom every year, every day. It just gets better. So I would encourage everyone to find this simple joy and this contentment in life. It's something that Paul talks about too, being content with what we have and following the Lord. Recognize that it is from God and thank him for it. Turn to the Lord and follow him. Give your life purpose and joy. So I want to thank you for listening. Hope you have a wonderful day. May God bless you and keep you safe. And remember, God loves you.